A locked storage box revealed the family secret nobody expected. When my aunt decided to sell my grandparents' old house in Liverpool, the whole family gathered to clear out decades of forgotten belongings. Most of it was exactly what you'd expect: dusty furniture, faded photo albums, and boxes full of Christmas decorations. Then my cousin discovered a small metal storage box hidden behind a loose wooden panel in the attic. None of us had ever seen it before. It was locked, but the key was taped underneath with a note that simply read, "Open together." We all crowded around the dining table as my aunt unlocked it. Inside wasn't money or jewelry. It was hundreds of handwritten letters, neatly tied with ribbon and organized by year. The first letter explained everything. My grandparents had secretly written letters to each other every month for nearly 50 years, even though they lived in the same house. Whenever they argued or found it difficult to express their feelings, they'd write instead of shouting. The letters were full of apologies, encouragement, jokes, and promises to do better. One letter from my granddad read, "If we're still reading these together when we're old, then we've already won." Another from my nan said, "Love isn't finding someone perfect. It's choosing the same person even on the difficult days." By the time we'd read a handful of them, nobody at the table had dry eyes. My aunt admitted she'd always believed her parents had the perfect marriage, but the letters showed something much more powerful. They hadn't avoided problems. They had simply chosen to work through them with patience and kindness. Before closing the box, we found one final envelope addressed to the entire family. It said, "If you're reading this after we're gone, remember that strong families aren't built by never making mistakes. They're built by never giving up on each other." We left that house with boxes full of belongings, but none of them meant as much as that little metal box. It reminded all of us that the greatest family treasures aren't the things you can sell. They're the lessons that quietly stay with you forever.